Hello? Hello, hello? Hello, 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 hello. Oh my gosh. Still asleep. Hello. How we doing? How is everybody? Hog. Love hog. Why my chat is still broken. Love hog. This is why I need to change things. There we go. How we doing? Ellie, Shark Dog, Char, Hog. Oh, I forgot I had a hog command. Oh, back crunched. Where's everybody? How we doing? I'm awake, I think. Am I awake? I don't know. I am posting my go lives. In case you hadn't gathered. That's what I do. What I do here. Do 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 do. Nice. Bin day. Tea day. Right, well, let's head back to Discord. Oh no. Honey fighting birds. What? Oh. Shock. Where's my shock? No, that poor bird. Yeah, there you go. Charles got the shock. No. Hope the bird's okay. Although, with that many feathers, jeez. That's a lot of feathers. Self promo. Bam. Self promo. Bam. Self promo. Bam. And I'm too scared to put anywhere else. So, that'll do. That's it. Go live's done. Oh my gosh. Change. Waffling. Hold on, wait. I can do this properly, can't I? There we go. I need to close my curtain. It's oh no, I haven't got all my lights on. That's why I'm struggling to see. Hello. Do. My mum's dogs don't care about the birds. It's the cats they hate. Oh, I've knocked my mic. There we go. Boo. Oh, I'm not awake enough. I have many plans, as per usual. I have many ideas. I don't know which one I'm going to end up doing. A cat, that's what I want. An indoor cat. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. I mean, my mum's horse is as old as me, which is quite good. Quite good for a horse. Oh, I've got SGDQ on. Sorry. Definitely not distracted. You're not distracted by games done quick or anything. Do 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 do. A tortoise. Have a tortoise. They live forever. Well, it depends on the tortoise, I suppose. I'd imagine the average is... I would have thought it would be quite low, given that there's a lot of creatures that live... I'm thinking of... Is it the mayfly lives for a day? And then there's like weeks and months. Yeah. But yeah, you're probably right, Hog. It's probably higher than we think it is, but I don't think it's particularly high. Yeah, there's plants, yeah, I suppose. Trees. Yeah, what about when those ants get reanimated by fungus? Hmm? Does that count as a second life, or...? Sorry. I need to stop. Cordless scares me. What? Oh, bacteria? Yeah, okay. Cordless. Cordless mushrooms. Isn't that just, the spores? They're cordless, right? Sorry, I need to stop watching. I need to stop watching Summer Games Done Quick. How goes? Sorry, I'm distracted. Autocorrect gets all of us at some point, Char. Don't worry. Do not fret. I'm... Oh god, I'm not awake. I'm trying to wake up. It's not working. Oh. See, I'm sat here thinking, should I just not stream today because I'm EP? But that's quitter talk, right? Oh yes, the mycelial networks, yeah. I've heard of these. I originally thought it was science fiction, but it's apparently fairly true. Maybe? I don't know. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. But yeah, the communication between like mushrooms in forests is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I should turn this down. It's too loud. It's too loud. Yes. I've heard this, Hog, while watching James B. Barrow discussing the same topic. And comments regarding forest fires and how preventing forest fires is a good thing. However, for some forests to build the same ecosystem, they need fire. They need to be scorched a little and then regrow, and you know, the whole destruction and creation thing. Don't cause forest fires, but that's not the thing to take away from this. A delicate balance in the ecosystem. And yeah, human-made forests are too perfect. A human-made forest will be just lines of trees, whereas a natural forest will be trees, shrubbery, felled trees, I guess. Do 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 do. Wildflowers, corpses, you know, all the fun things to find in a forest. And yeah, the fungus, the mycelium, keeping it all together. Do like die in a forest. I mean, yeah, circle of life. Why not? It's a treat. Give back to nature. Yeah, exactly. Return to the live stream. Perfect. As we all should. Do 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 do. Oh, I need to wake up. Oh god. Underwater waterfalls. That sounds cool. Yes, I did know that, Chow. I believe they make reference to it in Futurama and in a lot of things. Do, 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 do. The seed vault. Full of all sorts. But don't take weird bacteria in there. Do 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 do. Ocean is scary. You're right. You're right. Stretch rate. I did hydrate just now, moments ago, because my throat is still not awake yet. Okay. What do I work on today? Oh, I don't know. So that app I was looking at, I showed it off. Was it yesterday? Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday, wasn't it? I did finish off the tutorial, at least most of it. There's still parts to do in the tutorial. I've just given up. I gave up. Well, I didn't. I just didn't think it was worth continuing. There's a lot more I could look at. Probably should. Oh, I was looking at test coverage because I don't know how to do test. Do 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 do. Oh. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh. What's waitress? What the heck? Yeah, there's definitely secrets down in that ocean. We should send all the billionaires down in their submarines. They'll find out for us, right? And they've got the money for it, so why not, right? Why not send them down there? What's the worst that can happen? They should invite some of our world leaders with them as well. Anyway. And a novelist, perhaps. Sarge. We do win. My intrusive thoughts are coming through because I'm not quite awake yet. Oh yeah. Well, you might as well, right? If you're already sailing the oceans, you might as well do some mapping while you're at it, right? From the production set. So I'm looking at this app, and it's got how to build and install it, and I'm like, huh? It builds a wheel file. What does that do? How does that work? And you can pip install. Deploying to production. Oh my god, there's lots of things to learn about. I don't think oh god. I don't think I've got enough energy for this. Help. If you want to keep developing your Flasker project, here are some ideas of what to try next. A detail view to show a single post. Oh, click a post title to go to its page. Oh no. Like, unlike a post, comments, tags, search box that filter. Oh god. With an image? Format post using Markdown. Ooh. Oh. Oh my. Or I don't do that. I do want to learn this stuff, but my gosh, I need to find the right time when my brain is awake. Okay, so what can we do today? How's Sarge doing? How goes? Design a submarine. Drink, love, Sarge. Huh? What? What? Phone what? Is that like live, laugh, love, but drink, love, Sarge? Now, okay, I have a slight problem. So I was thinking I could do some Godot faffing. Oh, it doesn't have to be Twitch related though, does it? What did I want to do? I wanted to look at... No, I did want to look at making a Twitch chat. I could do some more 3D. I could learn some JavaScript. Oh, I don't want to. I'm not planning to learn JavaScript. One of my on-screen chats seems to use JavaScript. Yo, Sarge, let's go. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Nice. Okay, so options. My options are look at Godot and play about with some 3D maybe, or I was gonna try and make my UI in Godot, my overlay, but that would need some Twitch integration that I haven't got set up yet. I was thinking of doing it yesterday, and maybe I should have, and I could have been set ready for today. I could go back to Nathan, looking at Flask. I do want to learn Flask. I'm getting the hang of it slowly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we've got this far. Hang on. Let me. Boop. It's not that one. That's not. Why is that's? Hey, look, it's you guys. I don't know why. It keeps picking the wrong monitor. Say hello, everyone. Everyone wiggle. Okay. It's not even that one. Oh my god. There it is. I don't know why. I don't know why. It freaks out. It just doesn't like it sometimes. Bin activate. Bam. And then I want to hang on, Flask. Flasker debug. Right? Command missing. Right, I missed a part. What did I miss? Run. Learning. Can I import run? Hang on, I'll find it. Oh, it's got all my stuff. Oh, all my command line things. Oh, it's Flasker run. Okay, I'm figuring it out. And then open my browser. You'll see my browser. Ooh. 127. Oh my god. Hey, look, it's the thing I made. Hey, look. Sorry for the flashbang. Oh, I've written a web app using Python and Flask. Now I've got this far. I don't really know what more there is to do. I mean, there's plenty I can do, but I just... I don't know. No, I think continuing with this is more of a off-stream thing while I figure out. Do. Control R. Ah. The more you know. Look, I can log in. It gives all of my information away. Boop. No, never save. No, don't read my information. No. Okay, so Look, it kind of works. I've not cared to look at the CSS enough. I don't care. I just copied it from the tutorial, and that's where we left it. Because, ugh. I bootstrap. Oh, you did mention this. I should look into it. Like a new post? This is all well and good. I figured this out, but I've got to now backwards engineer everything. Sparkle, welcome. I'm kind of trying to decide what I'm doing. I'm waking up, kind of. I'm not really. I'm trying to wake up, and it's not working. This was the Flask and Python web app that I developed with a tutorial. And I'm trying to decide how to approach this in a more useful way. Because it's all well and good having blogs, but I don't care about blogs. I'm not going to write a blog post. I wanted to make this so that I can have it as a browser source for an on-screen chat. So I can go in here and I can have browser source, right? And I can put, bam, look, see? But it doesn't update in real time, right? So I can add a brand new post. Hey Sarge. Bam. And you see this one hasn't updated because it's not set that way. I can refresh it. Bam. Browser source, exactly. Which is just the way it's built. Obviously, this is it's just a container. It just stores data. It doesn't. It updates when the page reloads, right? Yeah. Whereas I guess an on-event handler would do stuff, which is part of the Twitch API stuff, I think. So I had to leave the stream working with the VN. Oh no, infinite recursion. I've been there. Although, yeah, I thought I had infinite recursion, but no, I did. I had infinite recursion. But in another instance, I just forgot to iterate the correct one. So this is my Flask testing. It's got infinite recursion. Did you mean infinite recursion? I do love the Google search. When you search recursion, it says, "Did you mean recursion?" That was fun. But I use DuckDuckGo now. Actually, does DuckDuckGo do it? Should we find out? Oh, it doesn't. Boo. Anyway. Oh yeah, I think this on-screen chat down here at the bottom. I think that's using JavaScript, which I don't know. I don't know JavaScript, so I can't rewrite it. Let's go back here while we waffle. Oh. I think I need to burp a sec, actually. I should have gone to the toilet before I started stream. I really need to pee. And I've drunk too much water. So we're going to burp a sec. Hold on. Everyone, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to burp. I really need to pee. I'm back. You were talking? What do you mean? I need to get the waffle back. There we go, right. Okay, right. We're back. How are we doing? Oh, I chugged a coffee and evidently a pint of water. Don't do that. And then refuse to go to the toilet. It's not good. Not good. Jack Sprite in the middle. Waffling. Let's go. We'll check if someone's up in the middle slot. So if Jack was in the middle slot, and move Jack to the middle slot. Oh god. Right, I see. Yeah, that's not so good. So far, I think I've got better at my recursive programming. I wrote some recursive programming for Black Mist, actually. If you don't know, Black Mist has got a stat rolling command, channel point redeem, right? Which, if you've played D&D, it'll roll your stats, your strength, your dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. But I've written it in a way that Sarge will understand, in that it's future-proof. So all the values are set at the top. The number of dice that you roll, the sides of the dice, and instead of being hard-coded and all in. Future-proof. Yeah, it's better. It's not all. It's got no magic numbers in it. I don't think it does. It shouldn't do. So if Black Mist decides, actually, I don't want them to roll 4d6. I want like 6. Oh yeah, it does need to be ended. So the recursion I put in, I believe it rolls 4d6, and it can always re-roll ones. So it would roll a d6. It would roll a random number between 1 and 6. There you go. Yeah, I don't have. It's just a d20. It's just exclamation mark roll. There's no d6. It would roll 1 to 6. If it rolls a 1, it just rolls again. It could technically do that infinitely. There is an attempts function, a value, so you can say roll that many times, and if it's still a 1, that's what you get, right? And then another one is it pulls in the array of rolled numbers, because you roll 4, you keep the highest 3. So it iterates through the 3 and says which one is the lowest. When it's found the lowest, it removes it from the list, and it goes again with the list again until it reaches the assigned number, which, you know, is 3. So stop rolling d6s. There is no d6. Smiles. I like the smiles that comes out after that. It's just a roll. There's no d6. I can't do that with roll the d, lol. Yeah, you deserve that, Sarge. Hey, that worked. Oh, max roll, nice. You could arguably put roll 2d10, and unless you roll a 1, it will be correct. Doo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. Max roll for D1, let's go. Ooh, 12 on a D100 is not good. Actually, no, it's great, because most D100 systems rely on rolling under your value. Exactly, unless it's caught. Do, 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 do. Bucket list item of coding a game of life with some of GUI. Yeah. I beg your pardon. One does not simply jump into my Twitch chat and ask to play with my cock game. But yeah, when I do start running Call of Cthulhu, which will happen at some point. Again, not that I give myself too many things to do, but smiles. Yeah, sure. I need to do some test games to see if I can actually do it. I've played my solo game. That was fun. The next stage is to find another player to play it with. So, Blades in the Dark. I don't know that one. I should probably load something. Let's get some Godot going. Vulkan shaders. Oh, fine. Maybe I should use Godot locally, shouldn't I? Instead of Steam's version. Because I can only assume the Steam version is running the Windows version. Oh no, it does have its own... I mean, it does have its native. I know that, but... Let's play as a street gang. Oh wow. I love watching Mystery Quest with Tom Clark of the Yogscast. He plays a whole bunch of systems. Mainly Call of Cthulhu, but it expands into like Morkborg and other Borg adjacents. And oh, what was the other one that they played? They play a lot. There's so many to play. I aspire to be Mystery Quest. I aspire to be Mystery Quest, but without the popularity and the channel and the success. I just want to play the games. If I could play the games with Tom, that'd be great. Godot C#. Yeah. I started with Godot C#, and then I realized, you know what, I just want to use GD script. Ink. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh yeah, med check. Everyone med check. Oh gosh. Right, what am I... What do you mean missing date? What? I've forgotten where I've put all my stuff. Is it in GitLab? I think it might be. Tinker testing, Geostigma flask, Python disk. No, oh, I thought I'd put it in here. Sorry, I'm looking for my project. Where are you? Godot. That's where you are. I know that's where you are. I want to scan this folder. Scan it. There we go. Now I found everything. Good. Geostigma. Yes, that was. I was attempting to make a Final Fantasy VII randomizer. Didn't get very far with it. Bookmark the RPG channel Mystery Quest collabs with a lot. Oh, Chaotic NRB. Chaotic Neutral. Oh my gosh, I love Chaotic Neutral. And the Apocalypse Players. It could be either of those. And No Rolls Barred, because I love them too. But yeah, Apocalypse Players is great. With Dominic Allen, Joseph Chance, hold on. Hang on. I know them. I know their names. It'll come to me in a second. Dan and McAleer. That was it. And Dan Wheeler. There we go. It took me a moment. Or No Rolls Barred and Chaotic Neutral, which also has Dom Allen. And Tom has appeared on a couple of them. Oh, that's good stuff. But they primarily play... well, the Apocalypse players generally play Call of Cthulhu. Chaotic Neutral plays a variety of things. Mostly Call of Cthulhu with different flavors. Yeah, NRB's great. With Laurie and Sullivan. And the gang. They play board games, and I love board games. I have no one to play board games with locally, so I live vicariously through them. Hey, maybe if I make it big on YouTube, I'll get an invite to the NRB studios and I can play games with. This is it. These are my life goals: to play games with people. I don't want all the popularity that comes with it. I just want to play games. To think about what to do. Used to manage dialogue. Ink was pretty good. I don't think I've heard of Ink, actually. I would likely... I don't know, actually. I don't know how I'm going to handle dialogue in my game. There's part of me thinking I'll have it attached to the character themselves, but that sounds like a lot of data to hold in a character. Bang. Right, so what am I working on? Should I look at... Should I go back to my 3D game prototyping, or... I abandon that? Something else entirely. Oh no, Char. Well, my chat's gonna break again. Wait for it. Waiting. Waiting. Yep, there goes my chat disconnecting. Warning, this project was last edited in Godot 4.6. Opening was changed to Godot 4.7. Okay. I don't care, it's testing. Nice day, nice day, nice day. Do, 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 do. Hey, who remembers this? Hold on, is it going to break? Oh no, it's fine. Who remembers this? I did this like a couple of weeks ago. And look, I made a ramp. Whee! Can I post a link in chat for it? For Ink? Yeah, sure. Why not? I was just going to Google it. Sorry, I mean search it on DuckDuckGo. Why is Google now a verb? It bothers me. Inkle. Oh, Inkle Studios. Wait, I know them. Yeah, sure. Woo. Inkle makes sorcery, right? And Around the World in 80 Days, was it? Boom. 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 Open source, let's go. But surely it's foolishness. Foolishness. Nice. Okay, so I was here. This is where I was. Oops. Hang on, I've got to remember how the controls work. There we go. Wow. I built this in Godot, and I'd taken it out and put it into Blender. If we remember this happened. Right? We remember that? And then I re-imported it back into here, and I had to add a collision shape to it. Because it didn't like it. It didn't like the collision shape. See, look, this is the original. Had like stepped, but I took it away and I made a ramp. Look at that. Oh, welcome back. Clyde. Nice. I like... Okay, I think I get the reference of why it's called Clyde. Oh. Oh. Do, 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 do. Godot Inc. I don't actually look in here that often. I should probably use the assets more. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I can be honest here, right? Right. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde, right? The four ghosts from Pac-Man. I always thought it was Mo. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Mo, but I think it might actually be Clyde. Oh, I could do some Blender. I do want to get back into Blender. So for anyone that doesn't know, I've oh wait, itch might be working again. For anyone that doesn't know what I'm attempting here. Hey look, it's me. It's a me. This one. Loading game for the first time. Which you won't be able to hear because... Oh, the music is playing, it's just very quiet. Oh no, it's because I turned my speaker down. So I made this game for, as you can see, the Jingle Jam. Jingle Jam 2025. The theme was, if you can't beat them, join them. It does say down there, I just realized. And so I also I decided for a low UI. And so, look at that. Look at it. How cool is that? I figured it out. And so, we live in a world. We live in a society, right? Where I can eat the same color. Get out of here. Green. So green will hurt me, because I am not green. See? But if I become green, I can hurt them. See? It's... Well. If you can't beat them as you are... Leave me alone, green. Alright, fine, you get some. Oh. So this was my Jingle Jam Game Jam entry. And so the idea behind what I'm doing now is making this game actually as I wanted to. Oh. Which requires more learning on my part, because I need to learn how to do a whole load of things. Use light systems. But also, by the way, just to point out, this is the final entry I submitted to Jingle Jam. But if I go back to Godot a second, hold on, bear with me. Watching. is go. Run it. And you'll see it's slightly different because I went back and I tinkered with it a bit more. And so you see, we are just a little light. Because the premise is that you're supposed to be, these are supposed to be light sources. And so you can become a different light. Boop. Boop-a-doop-boop. So it's slightly, it's not quite right, but the premise is that you absorb the light and you become a new color, right? Well. Oh, there's ads coming. I pause for the ads so you don't miss anything. So this was a step in the right direction of what I was aiming for. Because I was aiming for the color spectrum. Do. And then there you go. We exit. So that's kind of what this was about. But ads are coming, and I pause for ads so you don't miss anything. And I've intended for this to be a 3D version with actual lights, as you can see, but I haven't quite figured that bit out. That's what I'm trying. But yeah, ads are here. So go stretch your legs, get a drink, have a snack. And we will be back shortly. I mean, I'm just going to sit here because I did take a break earlier. Because I really need to pee. I keep hydrating too much and then not enough, and then too much and then not enough. I can't quite find the balance. Oh yeah, exactly, Shark Dog. That was the issue I was stumbling on. Hence this. Look, it's a little spotlight. But yeah, the fact it was difficult to convey with the knowledge I had at the time. I'm still learning. I'm still a beginner. Still beginner dev. Do boo 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 boo. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, you saw my entry to Jingle Jam compared to what I made it after the fact, and it's getting closer. It's not quite there yet. Boo boo boo. Boo boo boo. No, same Sparkle. I've only participated in that one. I haven't done any others. I would like to, but then I chicken out at the last minute. Oh, we're back. Ads are over. Oh wow, that was good timing. I got back just in time. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Do. But yeah, so I've decided to take that concept and build a better world. See, look, here we've got a light. It's not quite what I wanted, but I think I need shaders. I don't understand how shaders work, so that's something on the list. And I built a ramp, so this is just a testing ground for I got my little backlight. This is supposed to be like a cave, so it's supposed to be a lot darker than it is, but anyhow. There's also no roof, because I haven't figured out that bit either. Now, arguably I could just hide this, right? Then there's no real light on the character, right? And that feels wrong. Oh wait, is it? Hang on, hold on. No. I'll figure it out. Now, I'm sure there's a way to focus on the thing, but... Hello, Five Alive. What can we talk about here? What? What do you mean? Welcome. How are we doing? It's a strange first message. I mean, he read the rules, so that's the caveats, I guess. That's why they're there. Now, what do we got? We've got I was contemplating the idea of making them somewhat translucent, but I'm not sure if I've got the resources for that. It's fine. It's a placeholder mesh. It's fine. It's a placeholder, right? The character themselves right now isn't the big thing, right? It's this light I need to figure. It's actually not. The light is fine, right? Okay. No, that's weird. Doo-doo. It's a bit weird. We like to just chat and be chill here. That's more or less the vibe. Right, so I want to. So in my other version, when you sat in the light, so you can see the light glow on the character, right? It's a gentle glow. I'm going to attempt to make that glow change depending on which of these lights I'm sat under. That's much like the prototype version of this game. I suppose I should give it a default glow though. Oh, but so health was also dictated by intensity, which again, light is a fickle mistress, in that this thing here is on like ridiculously low. Wait, no, not that. It's the Omni light. Do. It's quite low, but if I turn turn the energy up. It doesn't really change anything, right? Oh, the Omni-Light's not even on, that's why. Okay. Again, I need to now figure out light physics as well as... Well, energy at 20. That was it. That's what I changed. Oh, it goes up to 16. What? No. Secondary multiplier used by indirect... Oh. What if that's it? No, it's just made it weird. Okay. Alright. Alright. Size? Do 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 do. Do-do-do. 2D side of Godot. Yeah, I'm more of a 2D Godot kind of guy, but I'm trying to venture to 3D, and oh my gosh. I think what I need is like shader. Arguably, all I can literally do is yeah, area 3D that will change my color. But it's more the visual that I'm trying to correct for. But no, I genuinely was just thinking, I'll put an area 3D here and just be like, yep, there you go, I've got the color, I'm out. This is just the point I got to. This is where I kind of stalled out. I was like, oh, you know what? This is where I'm just gonna sit here for now, for a little while, I guess. While I figure out what it is I'm doing. I've got movement. Yeah, I do need to practice lerps and move towards a lot more. I don't know why I decided to jump into this, right? This was quite a task. This is quite a task I've given myself. Firstly, I have to figure out 3D game development. Then I need to figure out light systems. Also, one problem I'm going to face is, wait for it, it's this bit. You know how games usually let you see through walls? Yeah, I haven't quite got that here either. That's another thing I need to work on. Oh wait, could I... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Where's my camera? What if I added a... I need a shape. I need a polygon. No. What if I had a big sphere? Let's make it 8. 8 wide and make it subtraction. Would that fix my problem? No. Okay. Damn it, I thought it might. But it doesn't do it in real time. Okay. Fine. Well, it was worth a try, wasn't it? Because I know with this I could put it here. And if I move backwards... Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, right, okay. Oh, it's because it doesn't exist in the same environment. Okay. Oh god, okay, maybe that's not right. It's not gonna work. Maple. Welcome. How we doing? How we doing? You join me as I'm sort of mind mapping some crap. I've made a box and I can move in the box, and that's about it, right? The spotlight, so yeah, the idea would be an area 3D, right? And then I'd it needs a shape. Oh, I want a collision shape 3D. What the heck? Why do I want a 2D collision shape on a 3D? I make a sphere, right? By visible collision shapes. If I go do that, is that gonna work? We're gonna see that? Yeah. So then we're in the collision shape and we're out of the collision shape, right? I think that's the trick. That's how it's gonna work. Probably. But it's the intensity part. That's so my other game, your health was dictate. I mean, I might ignore that part. I might just have it as the light and with hearts or something. Maybe? I haven't figured out a UI yet. How health is going to be dictated or anything like that. I feel like I need UI to help with accessibility. So if you saw the other one, I had like the letter R and G and B. Those were the only things I can think of at the time for accessibility options. In a game that's all about color, you know, what else am I supposed to do for people who are colorblind? Blackbeast. Welcome. I'm alright, tired as heck, but I'm trying to set up some OBS captions, and yeah, you're right. It is annoying, but I got there. It is. I don't know why it's so annoying. Yeah, I meant to find it for you. Hang on. It's just literally from OBS plugins. Hang on. Closed captioning via Google search speech recognition. I think that was the one. Rat with a compiler. I assume that's the one you've used, Maple. I'll just post it there. And yeah, the Linux Ubuntu part is really annoying, but I managed to make it work. And I can't remember what I did because the instructions were unclear. It was like, it just made a whole new set. It's like, yeah, just do something and then figure it out. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Yeah, changing the config. Oh, it was a nightmare. Got there in the end. Oh, wait. Hang on. Ellie, do you mean... something like this? Because you can just do this. It's fairly straightforward. Oops. As long as you set it correctly and it's not just randomly added because someone asked about it. Obviously. It's a text source and you just read from a file, and you have your captions output to a file, and that's kind of it. And then you just tweak it. You figure out what you want. Yeah, this was my testing while I was assisting Black Mist. I say assisting. Black Mist figured it out while I was also figuring it out. So. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I intend to do the same thing that Black Mist has done, although Black Mist has got ahead of me on that one and already done it. Definitely not stealing the idea from Kirsty Arts or anything. That would be silly. That'd be silly, right? Hey. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Kirsty's been revamping their entire overlay recently, and it was while watching that stream that I suddenly got inspired to do my own overlays, and also this on-screen text-to-speech stuff. For full transparency. It's something I kind of wanted to do. I do want an overlay to cover everything, but also I haven't got much set up for that. And then Black Mist also did, so it's fine. We're all influencing each other, and it's good. It is a nice idea, right? This is what I get from streaming. I hang out in streams I enjoy with people who are fun and chill, and I have these ideas. I think, you know what? I like the way you think, and this is a really good idea, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to promote this as a good thing, because I think it is. Anonymous Follows is one of them. I originally thought, when I started streaming, I have to shout everyone out. Every time someone follows, they need a shout out, they need to be acknowledged as, oh yeah, we need to say hello. But I didn't like that. When I was in someone's stream, I didn't. Anyway, I'll close this now, hang on. I'll get rid of that. It's very, very intrusive. But yeah, I don't want the shout out. I don't want to be acknowledged. I don't want to be perceived. I like to lurk. So yeah. I don't follow until they've gone off. They've gone off? Yeah, exactly. How do you do anonymous follows? Well, you just don't set anything up for followers. Done. It's that easy. You don't have to do anything. Oh, there we go. Streamlabs, ew. Sorry. I think Streamlabs is fine nowadays, but there was a time we didn't like it. Yeah, I mean that's my aim. My aim is to use my own stuff. This text chat at the bottom. This is Stream Elements chat. I've looked at the code and I was like, I don't know JavaScript. I can't write this. But I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to attempt to make my own chat box, but I don't know how to host it. That's the other problem I'm going to face. Because it may be that I have to just run it on my screen, like here. Just have it appear somewhere. What the hell do you think you're doing? In the middle of my backswing. But yeah. In order to do that, I need to get my head around Twitcher. This thing. Easily add Twitch to your Godot 4 game. Connect your Godot game overlay to Twitch. Show Twitch chat, react to events, use the Twitch API, handle chat commands. Easy setup, handy wizard, animated emotes. This is the important part, because I can't get it to work on my other one, on this one. The animated emotes don't work. But this one, apparently they do. So, I need to learn Twitcher, evidently. Perfect, making interactive Twitch games and cool stream overlays. I do need... I'd have to set up a secret key and a client secret and a client ID for it. Which is why I haven't done it yet. Because I need to do those things first. And then make sure I'm not going to leak them somewhere. Because it could happen. Oh. So, for instance, Blackness, this on-screen chat here uses Gift, which is a different Twitch integration for Godot, in which I have told it to ignore Chimp Rift, but I also turned that off. So you can, I assume it's very similar in that you can make it just ignore certain things. Thank you, Sparkle. If I find myself struggling, I'll moan about it a lot more. Custom chat box? Yeah, you can do that, probably. Direct with OBS? Well, that's another problem entirely, I think. Oh, no, I gather what you're doing, Black Mist. I also want to look into it. And I did tell Ellie that if I figure it out, I'll let her know. I think for that, I'd have to write it in Python and Flask, though. Because I don't think having a Godot game running just for chat boxes is a great idea. Then again, it might work. I feel like the premise that makes Stream Elements so useful is that it's a web-hosted system. You just have a browser source and everything is run remotely, right? If you have to run those things on your local machine in the background, then that's added resource being taken away by these systems, which may not be a problem. Oh yeah, my entire overlay Minecraft. Oh my god. Hey, that could be a thing. I might do that if I get sponsored by Minecraft, because that would be kind of fun. Maybe not that extent, but... Self-hosting? I was planning to self-host. That was why I've been learning Flask and Python, is to self-host on my laptop. Would host the connection and I would just create a browser source to it. Is the plan. So my laptop would handle that. My PC would just be whatever I need. Streambot, yeah. Streambot's a nice all-encompassing but no overlay. My aim is to make my own bot that will do everything. Because that's what I do as a software engineer. I'm like, why would I use this third-party thing if I can make my own? Sadly, I can't make my own yet, so I have to use Streambot has overlay stuff? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, the chat overlay thing. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, it's just a visual thing. It's just, hey look, here it is. Same with this on-screen chat here. It's just a visual, it pulls chat, that's it. That's all you get from it. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So I did, okay. I do have in here an Omni light as well, but it doesn't really help. It looks nicer. I wanted more of a glow, not like this weird. Manage your server. There's a Docker container. I do need to learn Docker as well, because I feel like if I'm hosting my own Twitch bot and Discord bot, I'd want them in their own containers, so I could keep an eye on them. Do 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 do. Nice. I do have a Raspberry Pi as well. That kind of doesn't do a lot anymore. It's got my database on it. Not that there's anything in the database, but it's got it. I wanted to learn networking of databases, and I've got that bit. I could just move that to my laptop now, to be fair. Do. I have seen the videos about self-hosting, and it's like, just install all these apps, 6 of these apps, and you're set. And my brain is like, no, I want to know how these apps work. Because what if one of them stops working or is no longer free to use? My whole server is taken down, right? I mean, I am using like Jellyfin, which, you know, I don't know how I would set up a media app myself, so I think I have to rely on that one. Can't do everything myself, surely. Then again, I keep saying this, I'm not going to end up doing any of this. I'm going to procrastinate long enough and be like, grumble, grumble, I want to make my own, but I don't know how to do it. Where? That's me. That's what I do. Bum ba-da-dum, bum bum. Ba-do-do-do. I am yet to try and host a Minecraft server on my laptop though. That'll be the next test. That'd be fun. I need to learn Tailwind so I can set up what was it called? A reverse proxy? I don't understand half these things. Although I think when I heard about that, it involves paying for something and also hosting your own domain, which also involves paying for something. So I'll leave that one for now. But it sounds cool, accessing my media server from anywhere. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But yeah, I got a Raspberry Pi to play with networking stuff, and I've done very little with it, I'll be honest. I tried to install Ubuntu desktop on it, and it freaked out. It wasn't powerful enough, which I thought was odd, because it's not the newest Raspberry Pi. I thought I'd be able to handle Ubuntu desktop at least. So it now just runs a Ubuntu server, and it's fine. It's fine. I'll keep it for my low energy tasks, right? Yeah, I'm still trying to learn everything, Sparkle. That's my problem. Back again to watch the Belgian wrath against the US. Okay, cool. Sport ball, I'm guessing. I don't even know 2D. I've taught myself 2D. 2D game dev. Made a few games. I made this one. This was fun. This was for Char. See, a little sheep. I keep getting this artifact thing though. I think that's my issue, obviously. So, I know you're all probably surprised to hear this, but I'm very anti-AI, right? Although it's not really AI, let's be honest. It's a large language model. But, you know, that aside, I have considered learning how LLMs truly work. Definitely not so I can learn how to poison them, but, you know, a large language model, generally speaking, is cool and a good thing. Just been bastardized by the corporations into plagiarism machines. It doesn't have to be, right? Do 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 do. You can't hear the music in this game, but do 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 do. It is, yeah, it's better than the plagiarism machines. It's still scraping chat, which I'm not... I mean, as long as everyone's cool with that. Right? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. The issue is... So... One other problem is, if you've got an LLM that isn't plagiarizing work, that's cool and all, but how was it trained? Was it originally trained using stolen work? If not, then fine, right? But you don't know for certain. Which one do I want? Oh wait, I can change something in this. Oh, what was that setting I had to do? Sorry, I'm having a moment. Bear with me. Launch. Char game. Edit. Yeah, back of the project. Okay. Duplicate. Because I like that game. I don't want to accidentally break it. I mean, you can get models off the internet, right? Which I presume are just blank frameworks. You feed it your own data. Also, I don't know. They're also quite easy to host, from what I gather. Okay, what was I? There's a setting I need to change, and I've forgotten what it is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, not renderer. Wait. Oh, I think it's something in here, right? No. It's something like this. What if I look for... No, okay. Sorry, I'm distracted. Oh, I saw them in Games Done Quick chat yesterday. was like, wait, I recognize that name. It's not someone that I know personally, but I spotted the name and I was like, I recognize them. Do 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 do. I just don't like AI just in general. It's just dangerous. Ooh, no, it's not here. Right. It's harmful is what it is. And I don't like it. I genuinely can't remember what I'm looking for. Wait, pulse audio. Why are you using pulse audio? What's that about? Do 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 do. God, I wish I knew what I was looking for. There's something here I saw on a video. It was like, hey, this is something you should change if your texts are blurry. And I was like, oh, cool. I'll do that. And I've completely forgotten what it is. I'm just kind of scrolling. I'm just looking. Do 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 do. I vaguely recall it being a drop-down box. And I'm fairly sure it was linked to anti-aliasing, but do 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 do. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was kind of my idea. I was thinking of doing Black Mist was green screening, or you know, we're just color keying it out. Sorry, wait. Do 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 do. Oh, it's fine. I'll figure it out another time. I thought it would just be a quick, I'll set it and it'll be done. I could just go find the video. The video might help me. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. Yeah, I think that's how I would make Twitcher work, but I'd have to get it set up. Hold on, I'm gonna look. I should be able to find this video. He says. Da 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 da. What was the channel again? Oh my god. Do 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 do. It was Fat Earth Studios, I think, right? 10 Things I Wish I Knew? Is it this one? Quick Godot tips, here we go. Hey, look. There it is. That's the bit I needed. GUI theme font. Okay. That's it. That's all I needed. GUI. Theme. Multi-channel signal MSDF. Oh, that was it. Damn it. Go and do the dishes. Back to crowd. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Like. I didn't change anything, did it? Didn't change nothing. Boo. Not cool. For all that, I thought it would change. Do 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 do. GUI theme default font generate minimaps. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Or mip maps, not mini maps. Jeez. It didn't change. It didn't help. It didn't change anything. See, look how blurry this is. I mean, come on. Do 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 do. Huh. Has that somehow fixed my artifacting? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Thank God. Jeez. Do do do. Yeah, I guess, okay, so all in all, LLMs by design aren't bad, right? They just learn from data and extrapolate and give predictions. That's all they do. That's all they're designed for. It's what the data is that you fed them. That's the thing, right? You feed them data, they learn from the data, they predict from the data. If you feed them plagiarism, they will plagiarize. Yeah. Go. If you're connecting to Gemini, Claude, Anthropic, OpenAI, that's bad data. You don't want that. Stay away from any of that. Do 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 do. Just don't, you know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba da do do do. Do 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 do. The amount of jobs I've looked at, and it's been like, you need to learn how to do web scraping. You need to know how to do it. I'm like, what? No? Why would I want to? I know exactly what your goal is when you talk about scraping. Well, it's public domain, isn't it? Well, yes and no. I wouldn't. Why would you? I don't know. Again, my feelings towards LLMs is that if you're using one for a purpose, it should be trained in that purpose and that purpose alone. Right? You don't hire a jack of all trades to do your specialist project work. You hire a professional to do the work that they've been trained to do, right? You don't just get some guy off the street who's like a wizard at trivia and say, right, write me this application and I want it to work on the internet and also connect through APIs to, I don't know, Twitch. It's like, what? As if it's not bad enough that they hallucinate about things. Why do people not? Why do people not see that? Anyway, no, this isn't an anti-AI rant. Well, it is. It could be. It always is. Let's be honest. But I keep looking at this. I'm not doing anything with this game. I've kind of just been off on a weird tangent, haven't I? This whole time. So there was something I thought of that I shared last time, I think. My idea was let's say, for example, here. This is my environment. This is the viewer, right? So, stream overlay where this is where me as the player is. You've got like a chat box here. You've got closed captions down here. This was the premise, the vibe I had when I started thinking of that dynamic. Also, Doig Swift. If you've seen Doig Swift streams, that's where my inspiration came from. The core of my inspiration for streaming environment came from them. That's it. There's no, I can't hide it. I'm not ashamed to admit it, and I'm not going to hide it. They're great. I love Doig Swift. Great. Love them. They don't stream as much anymore, but they have been working on a project for so long that I feel like they just need a break. I mean, they live in their environment. They don't have an overlay looking in the environment. The environment is the stream, effectively. They're able to project screens inside the environment as well, which I'm a real fan of. Yeah, Mizu's got an environment, which, yeah, she did update it. I remember I tuned in and she said, oh, I need to fix that bit. I forgot. I was like, oh, classic. 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 I've updated everything. Oh, wait, no, there's that bit I've forgotten about. Hang on. Another thing, okay, this might intrigue Black Mist, and probably Ellie as well, was I was coming up with the... Oops, yeah, I broke part of it. Yep, that's it. The concept with Twitcher, I was coming up with an idea of, yes, that's the overlay. Yes, that's the environment. And Twitch chat. What if it had face recognition as well? And face tracking? And so you could, in effect, run your VTuber model within the overlay instead of a separate entity. That was the overarching idea I had. It might be too much for one thing, true, but it would save running 4 things when you just run one, right? It wouldn't be as fancy as a standalone thing. It would probably also need to be toggleable, so you could instead, I want to use my full model this time, so I'll turn that off and put my model on. Again, I'm just giving myself more things to learn. Face tracking is a complete different beast, but OpenSea face, is it? Is a thing that exists that I've seen mention of, specifically for the use of yeah, VTube Studio uses OpenSea face for webcam tracking. And this runs in Python. I would need this to run VTube Studio on Linux, I think, because VTube Studio on Linux doesn't support webcams or something weird. VC Face, I think that's the one. It's one of these things. The only issue I would have, then again, with the VTube Studio, I have it open on my monitor behind everything. It just is always open, right? So the overlay would have to be open somewhere. Like my on-screen game is always open because I haven't figured out how to keep it visible when it's minimized. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of things I can try and figure out. Again, this is where I wanted to learn web hosting. I could web host something on my laptop and just remote to the site, remote to the web page, which would be local, so it wouldn't be, no one could interfere with it. And it would just be a web page that would update periodically with chat and alerts and such. Maybe? I don't know. I'd need to look into it. Oh, big yawn. Oh, I updated my open deck, by the way. I eventually did it. I did it to stop it complaining at me every time I open it. It wasn't so bad. I thought it'd be more difficult. I've been, if you're not in the Discord, I've been contemplating installing Fedora, which is another Linux distribution. However, it was pointed out to me that actually you can't install Debian packages on Fedora without a lot of faffing. I was like, oh yeah, I have used some Debian packages, so that could be a problem. I just have to learn how to self-compile, which, you know, Maple keeps saying, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should learn how to do that, but I haven't learned it yet. I mean, I presume all it takes is clone the Git repository and then run it, install it. I think that's all I need to do. It's just, oh my god. But yeah, I've had the thoughts. The thoughts exist. I mean, I did show you my Krita designs, right? Yeah, this one. Look, like this. This was intended to be. I could, effectively, if I learn enough, this could all be in Godot as a one project. Although in this instance, this guy was a PNG, PNG face. I tried to go for the goob. Can you tell? I tried to go for the let's go for the goob face, but I didn't quite do it right. It's me, I'm goobing. Oh, and this guy, yeah, the idea was here's the environment that you walk around. Yeah, okay. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna get a chat working, a text chat, because that's the last thing I have that is still Stream Elements. The Twitch chat. Which, if I can make, to be fair, if I was gonna make it in Python, I'd have to run the Python app anyway, so I might as well start with Twitcher, and then from there, figure out if that's good. I also wanted, oh yeah, something to play my channel point things. Again, would have to have, it's all dependent on the Twitch integration. If I can get Twitcher set up and integrated, then I can try a lot of these things, right? Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know what I kind of went real wild for a sec there. A little insight into how my brain works. Hey, this one thing you're doing, what about these other 6 things, right? And then you bring them all together. You make one giant thing. What if I'm playing a game that's also built within the same engine that runs my overlay? Oh my gosh, wild. I'm not doing that. No, that's a nightmare. I don't want to do that. Well, technically it would be. It would be a game. It'd be a game within a game. Right? Hey, it's Maple. Maple's back. There are ads coming. And I pause for ads, so you don't miss anything. Hello. Oh my gosh. This might be a short stream today, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't sleep overly well last night. And I'm tired. I'm a sleepy boy. Hopefully I can power through, because it's only been 2 hours. Can I... Oh, I might be able to. I might be able to make Twitcher work. Maybe. Again, I'm worried about leaking client secrets and client IDs, because I haven't quite... Oh, I could just read it from a file and then never open the file. That might work. Maybe. I mean, I can always just update the secret. It doesn't matter. Might do that. I might look into that after the break. Do a Twitcher test and see what we get. Oh, well, there's ads coming, and I pause for the ads. Again, I've said this. Go stretch your legs, get a drink, have a snack, go make a tea, go med check. I don't know. Any and all of the above. And we'll be back shortly. I'm going to turn this on. I also want to make this automatic, but again, I have to figure on so many things. All right, I'm gonna burp. A burp, 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 burp. I'm back. Hello. Game over. What? Oh my gosh. Chomp bits. What? Ellie? For the bits? Do. Lol. Have fun gardening, Black Myth. Yeah, the video that you sent, Black Mist, that's very similar to my attempts with Unity back in the day. Oh my god. I've not watched it. When you commented about it being on top of other things, that's how my Unity development started. You know, the emote wall where emotes fly around the screen. That's what I built. I built one of those in Unity. However, it existed as a full screen application on my primary monitor. So yeah, that didn't quite work as I intended, but do. Right, hang on. Let me go back here for a second. Boop. So, one problem I have to contend with here is that this on-screen game is using one of my ports, and I don't know which one. And so, I need to make a new port. To register my application. Name. Now, I can't use the word Twitch within the name of my application, so it's going to be Godot overlay testing. It's like chat testing. I want it to be local host. I want it to be port number blah 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 blah. Which port? Well, I wanted to call... So the other ones I've got are called Gift Godot. I wanted to call it Godot... Oh, wait. There's... I've already got one. Oh, but I don't have a secret for that one, I don't think. I've got one called chatbot Godot _ch, which is Twitcher. Because I can't write Twitch, right? I might use that same port actually. Actually, wait. Let me go back. Let me go back to my console. Let me go look. Manage. Talk amongst yourselves while I mess around. Did I make one? I don't think oh, Twitcher, there it is. We'll just update it, it's fine. Oh, I was looking at the GIF importer. Yes, I remember. How do I... How do I update my settings? How do I update this asset? Because it's currently version 2.2.2. The new version is 2.5.1. Okay. We just download it. Will it override everything? We cancel. Let me go back to res and then do 650 files conflict with my project and won't be installed. Well, that's all of them. I want them to be installed. Okay there, Ellie. Sorry. Oh. You know, I'm just going to do this from scratch, actually. I'm just going to make a new one. Remove that one. Right. Create a new project. Twitch. Ooh. Chat bot Godot. Sure. Create. Right, we're going. It's being created. One moment, please. Load my layout. Yes. I know I did. I know. Okay. I've made a new overlay. We're going to... Can I go to documentation? There we go. Quick start, that could help. Keep that over here. Over here. Download. Install. Okay. Okay. Download Twitcher. Yep. Yep. I installed it through the thing. Should I have done that? Sure. Open Godot project, settings, plugins, on. Oh. Hey, there we go. Alright, we're in. Configures the OAuth scopes. So, gone to the dock for a B12. Oh. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I would probably start taking more iron and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I should probably take more. Then again, I don't know. I've looked at what foods contain iron, and I'm eating quite a lot of them. Was. When I looked. So. I am making an overlay. I need this stuff. Okay, so that's the stuff I need to find. It's the price I pay, endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? Good old chat. No, good old... Yeah, chat overlay. Test. Local host. Oh, which port do I want? Let's go for... Go for port... Sure. We'll make it public, I think. Oh, I haven't done a category. It's a chat. No, it's not a chat bot, is it? What is it? What is this even gonna... it's other. So, that'll do. We manage overlay test. Oh, it's only got a client ID. Okay. You know, I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind already. Let's just take this one. Copy to Godot. The credentials that are used by the editor to connect to Twitch. You can register your credentials here. Yep, that's fine. Create a new secret. Okay. You must keep this confidential. I will. Boop. Authorize editor. There we go. Manage channel points, custom rewards, and their redemptions on your channel. Authorize. Login successful. Okay. So that's... okay, right. Save. Do. Default user? Ooh. Should Twitch user inspect automatically load the current user when empty? Huh. Okay, I'll not worry about that right now. See, look, it's done. Do. What do these docs say? I've done that. I've added the add-on. I've done the editor. Oh, wait, hang on. Every man I is the price I pay, endless pain. Close your eyes. Ooh. No! The heck? I think I should have done this now. I'm not going to worry about this. It's done. Probably. Zoop, welcome. That sounds... I was going to say how you doing, but that sounds rough already. Love, Zoop. Okay, I can start adding nodes. Cool. Now what? Now what do I do? do, 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 do. Twitch is a Godot engine add-on designed to bridge the gap between your overlay or game and the Twitch platform. Whether you want to display chat, trigger events based on viewer interactions, or reward your audience, Twitch provides the tools to make it happen directly within the Godot editor and your overlay/game's logic. List of all nodes that are used in most cases. Twitch service, Twitch API, Twitch auth, Twitch chat. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Look at all this stuff. Close that. Look at all this stuff it's got. IRC command panel. Ooh. Twitch IRC, no way. Core nodes, commands. And oh my god, there's a lot here. Hang on. How am I supposed to getting started? I did that. But now what am I supposed to do? Help. What am I supposed to do? This website doesn't tell me anything. What? This website is lacking. Oh my god, it's incredibly lacking. What the heck? Do 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 do. Image transformers. Oh yeah, it wanted image magic, which I wasn't I wasn't overly fond of. Hello? Okay. Right, to prevent accidental commit of your Twitch client ID and client secret, this repository includes a pre-commit hook and a GitHub action. This is only for Twitch development. In your projects, it's fine to commit them because they are encrypted beforehand. When you want to share your project with other devs, you should also share the keys so that other devs can use the credential. Wait, what? I like how it says full Twitcher documentation. There's nothing here. It doesn't do anything. Oh, some of it worked. Okay. What are we working on today? I don't know. I'm faffing. My intention here is to make a Twitch chat overlay in Godot. But I have no idea what I'm doing. Do 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 do. Batmis did send me a video. So we have a look. Shall I go see what that video is? Do 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 do. Why would I make an overlay in Godot? I don't know. I mean, so this is made in Godot. All of this. The whole thing. These little guys and girls and in between and the whole chat. It's all hosted within Godot. And I understand Godot better than I do any kind of web development. So I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn Python and Flask to make web apps. And if I can figure that out, that might work better as overlay setup. But for now, I can faff around with Godot. And I can make an overlay. And I can do things with it, hopefully, he says. Famous last words. Am I right? Oh, it's on whole day as well. No way. Do 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 do. I also refuse to learn JavaScript. That's another reason. MS Paint for overlays? Yeah, that's fine. Well, mainly what I'm doing is a chat box. I can't make a chat box in Paint, I don't think. I could probably make it look like Paint, but... RT Kirby and... Cake. There we go. Sorry, I'm sending birthday wishes. To be fair, I don't think I'll be doing anything... Oh god, the whole thing froze for a second. Did you see that? Was that just me? Did I just... Oh god. I have friends, namely Ellie and Black Mist, who I think want a bit more interaction, more animation within their overlays. And so by doing this, I learn how to use Godot and Twitcher. And also, perhaps, I'm able to assist with them changing. Then again, I still think web. I think web is the better model for this. But I don't know web development, so I'm not sure this is the be-all and end-all. However, I want a nice chat overlay that isn't using stream elements like this one at the bottom down here. This bit. Right, so, what's this video about? Okay, right. Skip. Random. Okay. Okay, this isn't very helpful. That's not helpful at all. Twitcher. Godot. Do we have... Wait, I've seen that video. I've evidently clicked on this video before. It's 4 hours long. Oh, it's Barry. Wait. Oh my god, really? Been here for a while. So oh, this looks familiar. Wait. Testing Twitch functionality with Twitcher in Godot. Okay. Do. Yeah, big hugs. Oh, nice. Okay. Show me the code. Let me see the code. Alright, well this isn't... that's not going to help me that much. What's this? Deep wiki? Ugh. Sounds awful. I don't want that. I love all the tutorials that start with install Godot. Oh god, this is actually just... this is what I was originally trying to do, right? Captions, let's go. Is it the same one I've got? Spam myself in chat, yeah. Oh, this is someone built their own. This isn't what I want. What the heck? I was planning to build my own at some point. You know what? Let's just wing it. Nice. It's so annoying, but it works. There's a lot of little faffing steps to it, but it worked. I don't remember what I did. Right, let's just go with... sure, let's call it a control. Why not? Let's start doing something. Do. It should be fine. I don't think I changed anything extra. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, I need to now... God, I'm fumbling, by the way. Do. Oh, I don't want it to be a full rect, right? Yeah, no, that does sound like an interesting middle ground. Oh. It's a very unique kind of area to be looking. Okay, so what do we have in here? Hold on, let me go see. What we got? We've got... Node is not stable yet. Oh god, okay, fine. Which chat? Oh god. On event received. Okay, I've got send message. Okay. So chat message. Do. You know, I think I've jumped in a bit too deep here. Hang on. Oh my god. Where's my documentation to tell me what I'm supposed to do? My step-by-step guide to help me understand what it is I'm doing. WebSocket. Ooh, WebSockets. I need to learn about those. Oh, who'd want to be a cute little anime girl? Well, who doesn't? Okay. Okay. I don't know if any of this is making sense to me in the slightest. Which IRC? IRC I've got a little bit of knowledge of. I did faff with IRC for a bit. Some human. Yeah, no, that's fair. Do. So it's probably this. This is probably what I want. Right? Do. Or is it this? Oh my god. I'm so lost. I'm so deep. I'm so in the source. I can't. Emotes, okay. Cheer, reply. Nice. Okay, right. Can I find anything helpful? Oh, I don't want deep wiki, which kind of just looks to be crap AI stuff. Oh no, don't tell me that. What do you mean? Oh. Oh. What? Can I just... Ooh, not cool. Alright, well. Hang on, how far zoomed out am I? I zoomed in too far, there we go. Alright, never mind. I guess we're not doing that. Alright, fine. We'll go back over here for now. Ooh, not cool. Do. I've got to find another alternative then. Ugh. Ooh, not cool. Was do. Oh, that's not even the right one. Hang on. Do. Let me find it again. Let's find it again. And we zoom in all the way to see. This. Ooh. Boo-doo. Do. Bad. No. No AI. Stop it. I guess I'm going back to making my own bot with blackjack. Oh, I was looking forward to trialing on that. Oh well. Something else. Time to look at something else. But I don't know what, because now I'm kind of lost. I go purge my projects. Godot. A Godot. Yeah, VOD tube. I've used that. It's good. Bam. Purge that project. Get out of here. So gift. No, I should check gift now as well. Hang on. I don't think gift would. Would it? Do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. How can we take what we've been doing all this time that's been somewhat accurate to making something that's completely incorrect and hallucinates half the time? Oh my god, it's as bad as Google search. Why search the internet now when we can read the internet and make stuff up for you? Ugh. But anyway, we're not going to rant about AI. Well, we will. But maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't. We all know. So here, I'm back to square one again, I guess. I'm back to trying to learn how to do it all from scratch. Oh. Which I've done. I wanted to figure out how to do it in Python, actually. Now, okay, the problem here is if I do it in Python, I need then to output the Python somewhere, which does then lead into web development of push it to this chat container with the information, right? Which I could do with Flask, but then I need a container for all the containers. Oh. I need to get better at Flask before I even think about integrating with Twitch. Now Twitch is off the table. Boo. Everyone boo at Twitcher. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Do 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 do. Oh, where's GIF not on here? Hang on. Godot AI. Ugh. Get out of here. Godot AI. There's a second one. Oh, why are there so many? Python for Godot. Hang on a minute. Hold on a second. That sounds cool. Oh, I'm looking at assets now. Welcome, Uller. Proof piece. What are we building? Well, I was looking at Twitch integration with Godot, but I then learned that the add-on I was about to use uses AI. So I've revoked the use of that. And now I'm back to just stumbling through stream because I don't know what I'm doing now. What type of AI? Parts of the code and some example images is what it says. So, yeah. Do, 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 do. I know, improve peas? Peas. Yeah, I don't quite understand that part. I also don't really care for AI-generated code either, because why just write it yourself? Why let the computer do all the fun stuff? I don't get it. I don't. That's my opinion. Do 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 do. So productivity is stumped, and currently I'm not building anything. This on-screen that you see now, I did build using Gift, part of Godot, another Godot add-on that doesn't use AI. However, it came with an example, and I just bastardized the example and added my game to it. I didn't really write the Twitch part. That came with it. Ooh, overlay, nice. Do. I could just start planning things, but oh my god. It's just a nightmare. I would rather just as Mechanicus intensifies. No, I Adeptus Mechanicus. I don't think it's a good replacement for Stack Overflow, I'll be honest. Just look at Google search. They've replaced their search engine with whole AI, and it's all kinds of nonsense. I don't use it myself. I'm merely stating what I've heard, which could just be fake news, I suppose. But in my experience of things AI that I don't ask for, it's usually not helpful in the slightest. It is. It's midday. Yes, you might go to Stack Overflow and someone asked a question 6 years ago without an answer. However, that's just the way of the world, right? And we are just... You are correct that we are becoming too reliant on AI. It's not good for cognitive development, which I've also seen comments about a study that was made that states that that is true. Again, I've not read the article. I've not read the paper, whatever it is, by MIT. I'm kind of just going off, you know, my own opinion. My opinions are my own. And I can believe it. I thought this when Alexa and Google Home and Siri, where people just ask for the answers and they're given. I feel like that is a detriment to human learning. Do 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 do. Stupid by watching a fit. Well, just don't watch them. Do 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 do. Okay. There are ads coming. I pause for ads so you don't miss anything. I also have anonymous follows. Again, I'm mentioning this for no reason, but if anyone has followed, thank you very much. I personally don't like a fanfare when I follow a channel when I'm lurking around, and so I've removed the fanfare. But I know you followed and I appreciate it. Just to say. And you know, anyone that wants to be mentioned, just talk in chat and I'll talk to you back. That's it. Right? I know a lot of people like to lurk. I am a lurker. Oh, sorry, there's ads coming. I pause for ads so you don't miss anything. I got horribly distracted. Not that I'm doing anything currently, but... Oh, hey. There we go. Oh, hey. Holla, holla, we them boys. But ads have just hit. I don't know if you can still hear me. I'm happy you chatted because I saw when I saw the name and I was like, oh my god, that's a fun name. Oh, hey, Doig Swift's live. What the heck? Perfect timing. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, I've paused. Again, I'm not... I've run out of things to do now, so I'm kind of just waffling. Imagine waffling. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I want to keep ranting. I could rant. That could be the bonus for people subbing, right? You could hear me rant about AI. Sandbard. Of Sandbard. How we doing? As a fellow Brit, how am I coping with... I'm assuming you can hear me then, if you're asking me the questions. It's fine, I guess. I do have a portable aircon, so I'm not so bad. Oh gosh. But no, it is rough. Do 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 do. Love S-Dog. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna kill my internet? Maybe. Freaking no. That's a bit harder than normal, Hugh. Do 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 do. I forgot to put my overlays on. Oh, I keep doing that. Mainly because I'm still sat here, I think. Oh, we're back. Hello, ads have finished. But welcome. Hello. Yes, thank you for hanging out. What's going on? How are we? Hope everyone's keeping cool and hydrating on these warm days. Do 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 do. Yeah. The heat. It's gonna get hotter, isn't it? Over the next couple days. Let's have a look. So, over the next couple of days, it's supposed to hit, oh god, 31. Ugh. It's gonna be fun. I'm supposed to go out on one of those days as well. Both of them. Oh. Oh no. I don't want to go outside. I am in the East Midlands. There you go. That's as close as we're getting for now. What made me choose Godot as my game engine of choice? It's open source. Also, it was at the time when Unity were saying, hey, we're going to charge you for every install. What, every time someone installs the game for the first time? No, I heard you. You heard me. Every install. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to try using good Unity then. I'll go to something else. So I looked at Game Maker Studio and Godot, and I felt more comfortable in Godot. Or Game Dev Streamer and Skegness. Oof. Guess anywhere but up north. Well, I did originally live down south, so my accent is a bit... It's a bit of a mix right now. I've lived in the East Midlands for approximately, oh god, 20 years or so. But, you know, my southern inflection is still there. I know this. It's not been eroded away by the Midlands. No, not that far. Still north of London, but still south. From up north. I'm not from up north. I'm in the Midlands. I'm in the middle of the country. Although there are some people that say you're northern if you're anywhere past this point. I don't know where. Everyone's different. You know? I think we're waffling now. I think I've lost my motivation. In Derby. Who were? Oh yeah, I am curious. What? So you don't appear to have a colour set, so it seems to have defaulted you to black, it looks like. And gravy. I would say gravy. I don't believe you'll be able to pinpoint my location from my accent, as I've already stated. Have me some gravy. You'll go. Who's on the line of Cambridge? Live in a different country. Line of Cambridge and Worcester. Not Worcestershire. Not the sauce. Right. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in new names. New people. How are we doing? I did make this game, the game part at least. The chat is, like, as I said before, I've kind of stole it. The example that came through with a text chat, that's what that is, and I tagged my game on the side. So far, there's not much you can do. It's on the list of things I want to update. But as you can tell from Sandbard's emote there, it doesn't show animated sprites. It also doesn't show any of the BTTV emotes, so I'm going to move away from this at some point. How do I get the buttery waffle? No, you can't get the waffle. It's just there. It's actually supposed to be text. Hang on. It's just text. I just keep putting an emote there for the sake of it. It does look like a collectible, though. You are correct. I didn't think of that. It's not a collectible. I apologize for misleading. Currently the characters here will just walk in a random direction, one of 8 cardinal directions, for a random distance, I think. So there's no controlling. The only control you have is that you can change your sprite or you can hug another player. That's it. No, there's no collision anymore. There shouldn't be. I don't think there is. Come on, Char, go north. Go north, Char. Manifesting northern movement. Oh. Wow, everyone went to hug Ellie. What the heck? do do do. So today's task, I was gonna look at Python and Flask web development, but that fell through because I realized I wasn't sure what I was doing. And then I was gonna look at Godot with Twitch integration and Twitcher, but I've then learned that Twitcher uses AI, and I've now decided I don't want to use that, so that's fallen through. We looked briefly at my 3D game idea. Oh, yep, Shark Dog, you just walked through the boom, boom. You walked through the thing. Yeah, there's no collision anymore. Good. We briefly looked at my 3D game, but I've got more research to do on that as well. I was hoping to just have a little chill vibe session, right? Not vibe coding. I was going to code. You were all going to vibe. That was what was going to happen. Well, I would vibe as well. Do. No, don't say that. I do procrastinate a lot. You'll be surprised to hear. But I also give myself too many tasks, and I want to do all of them, so I don't focus well enough on a singular task, which I'm hoping to change. I just need to figure out which task is the most important one, and then focus my efforts there, which I think currently would be Python. Python and Flask, I think, is the basic point I need to start with. So I made a thing. I did a thing, and it was kind of cool. Oh yeah, everyone stretch and hydrate. Oh no, they've rescinded that now. After everyone jumped ship from Unity because they didn't want to pay them, they completely backtracked on their they backtracked on their pricing. So they've gone back to a better model. But it's too late now. The damage has been done. And now, another reason I'm not going back to Unity is they've introduced Unity UI AI. And I'm like, oh my god, just leave me alone. If I'm making a game in the engine, I want to make the game. Which, you know, it's mad, right? Decided I want to do something, so I actually want to do it myself and not let the computer do it all for me. It's a wild thought, but you know, they've introduced Unity AI, and it comes as part of Unity, from what I gather. So that's what I say. Bum, 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 bum. If the AI we had, first of all, wasn't plagiarizing half the world, wasn't causing people trouble because of data centers being plonked in their area, and what I gather, polluting their water supply, and also if it was good, then, you know, maybe it would be good, right? But these things are important things. There was something I saw that said it's drinking so much water, but I think, yes, it is using water, but it's being recycled back into the environment. But in turn, that then becomes polluted water. So, yeah. And a lot of noise, yeah. Not to mention, it's probably kicking out tons of heat as well, which is obviously not helpful in our current climate. Again, I don't know much about data centers. I don't it's just not. We don't need more data centers, right? And from what I understand, there is a false economy happening. Hey, you want AI? We need to build more data centers because you want more AI in the future. And also, we'll need more GPUs and chips to build the data centers, which means now there's going to be a shortage once we've got them from you. And then once we've built these data, but because of that, we now have to, it's like, oh my God, it doesn't exist. The money that you're sharing doesn't exist. You're promising funds and resources for a potential future. No, pop it. Someone pop the bubble quick. I mean, arguably, Uller, Hunter, I don't know. I'll call you one of them. I'll call you both. That seems to be happening a lot in companies. Yeah, I think off the coast of Scotland they did that, right? They sunk some data centers into the ocean. Which, arguably... No, I don't think it's good. Because it's going to heat the sea up. And the sea has a delicate ecosystem, right? And if you disrupt the ecosystem by warming the seas, you've likely... Well, you've caused irreparable damage. Maybe it's repairable. I don't know. But it's the out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, I know. It's a battle between... Yeah, it's a battle between the people that want to understand things and the people who are blissfully ignorant and unaware and don't care. It's just a thing. Well, you know, it's here to stay. No, it's not. You don't have to be that person. I might as well use it. It's there. No, I don't use it. I actively refuse to use AI, and so far it hasn't hindered my life one bit. Oh, weird. It's weird how we've lived this long without quote-unquote AI. And yet all of a sudden everyone has to be using it. What? I don't get it. This wasn't supposed to be an AI rant, but it is now. Grumble, grumble. The closest I probably got was... was it NVIDIA Canvas? Where they introduced this art program where you could draw a line and it would then draw grass or a tree and the sky or something. I was like, oh, this is cool, I guess, but I'd rather just be able to draw these things myself. And then I uninstalled it and I've never used it again. I don't understand. Socialism flag. Oh no. Nice. Bottles of water, definitely. Keep hydrated. Oh god. I remember at my work we were just lumped in with other developers that the company didn't know what to do with. So we were just like, so we're just put together with other members of another off-site team because the company had no idea where we fit in the future of the company. And then I was made redundant, so, you know, we see where that went. I will say, the thing that upsets me the most, that makes me the most angry about all of this, is that there's a job that exists now called prompt engineer, which is just someone that types words into the internet. That's it. It's ridiculous that that is a job. I thought these things you'd have to have skills and be, you know, a professional. But no, you can just type crap on the internet and bam, there you go. What? No. You're trusting your company to someone chatting. What? Is your zero lewd game maker? Oh. I was productive once. Welcome. How are we doing? That's a very interesting name. It'd be even funnier if you had nothing to do with lewd game making at all. I think. However, I imagine there's a reason. Welcome. How are we doing? I wanted to be productive, as I usually tend to do on a Tuesday. So far, it's not gone well. And we've ended up complaining about AI, because AI has been the current problem for my attempts to be productive. No, we don't loot shame here, it's fine. I just thought it'd be funny if... I do try and keep my chat family friendly, just to clarify. But, you know, we do get a bit wild sometimes. That's what I was told the analysts would do. They would do quicker than our data analysts. What I find funny, a lot of things I see is, I mean, it is crap that's been AI generated as well, which is even dumb. They're making fun of AI development by using AI imagery, and it boggles my mind how now developers are spending less time coding and more time debugging, when I would feel like coding, you know, as a developer, I feel like writing the code is way more fun than debugging the code. Now people are getting the AI to build the code and then the developers to debug it. It's like, what? Why would you? An idea for a game, and it solves several questions I didn't have answers to. Nice. What? Spriting a spacesuit? Wow. You imagine a box in a room, it rapidly age it up, but I didn't know what item that was. Huh. Spriting a spacesuit, though, that sounds cool. I need to get... Again, I need to... Is a quote... It's a quote that was made from me, and I can't help but hear it every time I speak. I give myself too many tasks with the premise of... or prefix of I need to. I don't need to do anything, but I want to learn sprites. I want to make sprites. I want to do art. I don't know where to start. I've drawn some things. Some things I'm proud of. Other things I need more practice at, but I like sprites. Leading into Final Fantasy in my tags, do I have a favorite? 6. 6 is my favorite Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy 7 because it was my first Final Fantasy. It has a very special place in my heart. But 6 is just objectively a better game, in my opinion. Oh, Ace Sprite's quite fun. I like Ace Sprite. Set on a space station anchored by a black hole. There's a room you can extend further away from the black hole, so relative time... Oh my god, what the heck? Ooh. That seems highly... That seems... Sounds odd. I said awkward. That's a whole bunch of game mechanic to figure out. I guess you just make it room by room, right? Relative to distance. It wouldn't be a scalar. It wouldn't be within this range of the black hole. It's slow, and as you get further, I guess it would be, which is the room close? Yeah, this is that. What about the next room? Is this far? That's how slow. That's how I would do it. I don't know how I would do it, but that's what I would do. The love for Crystal Chronicles. So honestly, I tried playing Crystal Chronicles. I was young and I didn't understand it. I was like, what is this? Why am I carrying a weird crystal thing? I don't get it. I would go back to it. If I can find the game, I will go back to it, because I feel like now I'm older. I've played more games. I've got a better idea. Then I could go back and play it and understand it better. Oh, Crystal Chronicles is on Switch. Interesting. I've got it on GameCube. I just have to find it. That's the problem. My GameCube's right here next to me. I just need to find the games for it. It's an RPG Maker game. Oh gosh, I started in RPG Maker. There's a part of me that wants to go back. I wanted to learn Ruby because that was the language used in Game Maker. RPG Maker, sorry. I never did get far with Ruby. But I might go back to it, because I'm intrigued. Ruby on Rails, all this stuff. Oh, sorry, I'm getting horribly distracted. Blah, blah, blah. Both... For the actual moving the room, I made both the station and the room as maps, then screenshotted them as pictures instead. GameCube. Have I played Glitch in the system? No, I don't think so. Game Maker. Oh, I've tried Game Maker. So I can code, but the things that sell my game aren't code. Okay. Well, you can do you can use Game Maker. Oh, what do they call it? It's got its own coding, hasn't it? You can either do code or low code, and it's got like modules you can just connect things up. That sounds cool, but I like writing code, so. GML, Game Maker languages. I was going to say that, but I thought that was the code itself and not the weird modular stuff. Best thing about it was that you could connect your Game Boy Advance. Yeah, there is that. I never did that. I never had a Game Boy Advance back when I was playing my GameCube. I do now. I'd have to find it. Doesn't go well when you use Game Maker. Oh. Things are, yeah, you're quite limited with RPG Maker. It's a very locked in game engine is RPG Maker. As soon as you jump into Godot, Game Maker, you jump into Unity, any of them really, Unreal if you want, just everything opens and you're like, oh god, I can do so many things. Oh my gosh. But I like RPG Maker. It's a nice, I guess, prototyping. If you're going to make an RPG, why not use RPG Maker, right? You can prototype it, you can have it all built. There are plugins for it as well. A live 2D plugin for Game Maker. Oh. Sweet. I started looking at Game Maker at one point. Back when they had it was before they reintroduced the lifetime license, actually. Which was kind of why I didn't want to use it. It's like, I don't want to use something if I have to subscribe to use it, which is why Godot won over in that battle, right? And then, I mean, obviously I don't have to subscribe if I'm making a game and not selling it. That's the side part, right? So Godot won over, but now they've reintroduced the professional license for Game Maker, which is a one-off payment done. And it has tempted me to go back at some point. So I might look back at Game Maker. Last game I got to code my first color hue box. Oh, nice. Talk about external devices. I never had a Pocket Station. Yes, the Chocobo game for Fantasy 8. I never got to play that. I'd love to, though. Yeah, I like Godot. It's fun. And I'm getting better at it every time I use it. Yeah, I haven't... Yeah, so this game running now is actually Linux native. I'm streaming from Linux, by the way, just to clarify. That's why there was a Fossabot prompt there that said it. I'm ditching Windows because I hate it so much. Funnily enough, you'll never guess, it's because of how much AI they're trying to force me to use. So I'm abandoning it, and I'm here on Ubuntu currently. Can't use live debugging with HTML5. Oh yeah, they do. That's one of the things I wanted from GameMaker, was that it does have native HTML5 export, right? I mean, I can export to web from Godot, but I don't know how I would run that except for when I load it to itch, right? That's the part I haven't figured out, but and GameMaker you can export directly to Opera GX, right? And you can also make money from it with the community license if you do it through Opera GX. That might have changed now, but I remember hearing about this. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry, my throat. GX version doesn't need to go to Opera. Yeah. I did look into this. This was a while ago. It's probably changed since I last looked. Again, I've been Godot main for like the last year and a half, 2 years. It's good. It's good stuff. And Godot is, well, they're all free to try, so heck, anyone that wants to make a game, just load one up, have a go. Well, RPG Maker's not free. But, you know, you've got your Godot, you've got Game Maker, Unity, Unreal. You just need accounts for some of these, I think. Bullied into update? Yeah. Black Mist, welcome back. Black Mist has used RPG Maker. God, there was a big update, wasn't there, between... Because I had Game Maker Studio 2, I think. But that doesn't exist anymore. That doesn't exist. It's now whatever's in Steam, and I was like, oh, wait. But I've got a license key for this one, and it doesn't translate. What? What? It was from one of these Humble bundles, I think. We're talking game engines, Black Mist. And sorry, I just read your name again. Azure Zero Lewd Game Maker mentioned, sorry, I'm chuckling because it tickles me so much. Mentioned RPG Maker and Game Maker. We're working on it. We're talking. Oh gosh, we're talking it through. Talking things. Nice. So it almost sounding like a Metroidvania. I do want to try and make a Metroidvania at some point. I want there's so many game ideas I want to make, but I need to improve my knowledge. But at the same time, I'm looking for employment. I'm trying to find a job, so I'm also trying to improve my coding skills in more commercial friendly ways, like Python, and I should look back at C#. So I've got too many tasks that my brain needs to do, and I haven't got enough energy to do it. And I also need to spend 30 hours a week looking for jobs because of universal credits. Oh my gosh. IB. Oh my gosh, IB. I know that one. God, IB, a classic game, which I don't think I've played. Do 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 do. Ebe? Yeah, I don't know. I call it Ib because it's IB, but Ebe also. It was a text-based game. There was no voices, so who knows? I'm not going to pick on someone. If you want to call it Ebe, go for it. Ba-da-bum. Oh, nice. Yeah, I kind of wanted... So, when I did look at... Okay, as was alluded to earlier, I love Final Fantasy. So, when I was messing around with RPG Maker, I really wanted the Final Fantasy combat system, which there were plugins for. I didn't trust them, and I thought that was why I was going to look at Ruby, so I could then implement my own and have more control over it all. That was my aim at the time. I didn't get very far with that, as you can probably gather, because I don't use RPG Maker, but... Crap, wrong tab. Lol. I see what you're saying. I haven't actually looked at it yet in Godot. I've not set up any sort of combat within Godot yet, so... I'll get there. I intend to make an RPG at some point in Godot, so... So, you know. See, again, all I'm thinking is Metroid. Specifically Metroid Fusion now that you've mentioned talking to the ship's AI. But it intrigues me, because I love Metroid as well. Gonna throw that out there. I can't believe Black Mist, you and Sandbar are having a conversation across streams here. Oh, spoilers? Wait, maybe it's not spoilers. It's your game, so I suppose it's up to you to give that information away. That sounds cool. And they're modest as well. Bean. Oh dear. Sorry, that's a quote. Oh my gosh. It got so much easier to write when I thought of it as a horror game instead of a lewd one. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that tickled me. Oh dear. I'm inspired by Yahtzee. Is that Yahtzee or Yahtzee oh, what's his name? From Escapist. Yahtzee Crenshaw, is it? I've not heard Yahtzee in so long. Crawshaw. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember. Peace. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Then Yahtzee Croshaw. Croshaw? Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fair enough. I only ever really watched No Punctuation. That was it. Oh god, that's a flash from the past. A blast from the past, sorry. Jeez. Classic internet. I probably should have gone to just chatting, but we are talking game dev. It's close enough, right? Oh, is he? I know it was, they were all, what's it? Oh god, it's been so long. They were all let go, weren't they? The company shut down, or they laid them all off, and then they moved and made their own. But I don't think I enjoyed it as much. Don't remember. It's been so long. Life has had its ups and downs since then, and it kind of just fell into the void, I think. Fully ramblematic. Oh, I might look into that later. Wow. No, I'm lurking in another chat. Don't mind me. He and a bunch of people left Escapers and reincorporated second. Yes, that was it. Second Wind. Yep. Lol. Anyway. Yes, Second Wind. That sounds familiar. I tried watching some of it, but it didn't quite have the same vibe. So, yeah. Maybe it's got better. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, dum, bum. Well, so that's the thing, right? I've kind of done it wrong. I've picked my engine, and I am wholeheartedly invested in Godot right now. But generally, you should pick an engine for what you want to make. So you found an engine that you can deal with and does what you need it to do, that's what you want, right? I wouldn't tell anyone, "Oh, use Godot." Just go use Godot, right? Because it may not have what you need, right? I mean, I will say use Godot because it's great and I enjoy it, but if you can't use it, then it's not going to help you at all. Yes, because GameMaker has an inbuilt asset creator, right? Which I don't believe Godot has. I've not seen it. See, I would be making... I plan to use Blender to make my 3D models and then import them into Godot. But I have to reach that stage. Again, another thing on my list. Things I need to learn. Still doing all the drawing. Yeah, exactly. Unless you hire an artist, but then you've got to spend money on an artist to help you with your, sprites and such. And whether or not you're going to make that money back, I don't know. I guess also it depends on the artist, right? And again, oh, sorry. I know personally, I've got nothing against artists, but I struggle to imprint my idea, get my information on paper for the art to resemble the image in my mind, right? And so I think I'll draw it myself because I know what I want it to look like. However, I'm not an artist, and what I make is pure garbage. But you know, that's me. Also, I don't have any income, so I can't pay someone to make something for me. Yes, I could ask friends to draw, but I also don't feel comfortable with that. It's a personality flaw. Game using 3D assets, grabbed in frames, 2D sprite sheets, where 2D world, or characters and objects are made 3D. Oh, nice. That too, yeah, is a skill issue. I know it is, Sunbird, 100%. Wait, your brother wants to make a game with 3D assets. What? Oh, everything 3D in a 2D world. Okay. That's fair, I guess. That's like opposite of HD 2D. Wait. Oh, I love the HD 2D art style, by the way. Heck, I mean, if you started as an artist, that's a good... And you've picked up code and problem solving. You've got a good... Well, obviously you have, right? Sounds like you've got a good foothold in your game development journey, right? Ah, I see. Now I understand. Oh yeah, did you by any chance follow a tutorial? Did you a Udemy course maybe, or was it one of these YouTube tutorials? Because I've got a Udemy course that teaches me how to make a survivor-like game in Godot. Nice. Funnily enough, it uses KennyNL assets, which I've now seen on a game on Steam. I was like, wait, I recognize those assets. Oh. That was kind of fun, actually. But tutorial hell is great, right? You get stuck in it and you're like, wow, cool, what am I going to do now? Oh. Yes, you did. God. In RPG Maker. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, you did make it work. Chris question. Shoot. Oh, I'll be honest. I think I'm coming close to ending my stream. Not only because I'm tired. Not just I'm letting everyone. What does asterisk mean? Well, you know, it is what it is, right? You got to read the small print, and the small print is I may not be productive. That's the joke. I always aim to be productive on Tuesdays. However, it's a coin flip as to whether or not I am productive. It was also my first time using a switch statement. Oh, switch statements. Yeah, switch statements are pretty powerful. I think I told Blackmist to use a switch statement as well. I also had to make the world and enemies wrap around the player, because when I wrap the player, the camera... Oh gosh, okay. Still can't do for loops. For loops. They can't do for loops. For loops? Oh, for loops great. Or a while loop. Oof. Ooh, while loop is something as well. If I need a 2D for loop, I nest a repeat inside a repeat. Oh no. Hey, no worries. Thanks for stopping in. I don't always stream game dev, just to clarify, but every Tuesday I try. I generally play games. I like games. yeah, have a good rest of your day. I will be ending soon anyway, because it's reaching a point where I should probably stop. Hop between software development. My experience is in C# software engineering. Title only, really. No, not really. I like C#. However, with it being so tied with Microsoft, I kind of chose to move away from it and learn something. If I get a job with C#, I'll keep learning it because it is a good language. I like statically typed languages. I know a lot of people do because it's just better. Like game maker code is statically typed. It's like a C# light, I think, from what I gather. Block channels so they wouldn't be recommended. Someone said I wasn't making enough money to not be using AI, and Twitch keeps recommending them. Oh man. It's forgiving. Yeah, the semicolon. You can so if the channel appears on your home page of Twitch, you can click on the ... and say stop recommending this channel. It's the only way. If it doesn't appear on your main home screen, I don't think there's a way of, other than just outright blocking them. But even then, I don't think it gets rid of them. It should do. It's in the live channels. Oh, you should be able to then. If I remember correctly, I've done this at least once. Annals. Live channels, let's have a look. So yeah, next to their title it says it's got options. You can just say not interested, right? Now I don't want to do it because all my live channels are actually channels I want to watch, right? But like the 3 dots here, you're just not interested. And it shouldn't ever tell you it again, right? Unless it's on this, if it's on this side, it should get rid of it from the sidebar as well, I think. It should do. But yeah, if it is down here, then you can. Otherwise, there's not really a way. You could go to your chat and ban them. You could ban them from your channel, which I think then would stop them from appearing. But yeah, it's not. Twitch isn't so great. It's great at showing you everyone, but not so great at letting you fine-tune who you want to see, right? Like, if you're watching me in software game development, it's just going to show software game development, right? And you're like, well, I don't care about this one or that one. Nice, there you go. It should then stop, but I don't know. It's all you can do as far as I know. Or ban them. Just ban them, and you just go to your channel, go to your chat, and go /ban and put their name. Oh. But yeah, that's a whole different level, right? Nice. Is that a common occurrence? Do you often say lewd things? Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't have anything wrong with lewd remarks, but I try and keep it family friendly. But you know, it's the internet, right? Wow, I see that shark dog. Jeez. Right, well, people are abandoning me to go somewhere else, so I am going to end stream anyway, so it's kind of, it's fine, right? I'm going to find someone to raid. We're raiding out. We're finding someone else to go see. I have an idea in mind. They are doing art currently. Yeah, it's nice. I did. I was so happy. Oh my gosh. Oh, it made me chuckle seeing your name. It's so good. Hi, Sandbard. Sandbard can see me. Oh, we could raid Games Done Quick. Oh my gosh, Games Done Quick's live right now, everyone. Just so you know. I'll shout them out again. I'm not typing anywhere? Hello? I'm not raiding there, but... Oh, it's good stuff. Shout out Games Done Quick. Currently playing Streets of Rage 2. It's good. Raising money for Médecins Sans Frontières, but we'll not raid there today. No. I don't have a sub, so I can't chat, which is upsetting. We're gonna raid. To no one's surprise, we're gonna raid Ellie. Sub, raid, unsub, raid, bam. I'm gonna raid out before the ads hit, because they're coming. You don't have to take a raid message, but you can, or go watch Games Done Quick. You know, you might as well hang out for the raid because you get free points, and then, you know, decide from there if you want to hang out. You should. Ellie's chill. Doing some art for Art Fight currently, I believe. Not that I'm lurking there or anything. But yeah, it's been fun. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all these new faces that have turned up. It's been nice to chat. Jack and Dax is my fave AGEQ. Oh my god, what's mine? Mine... Oh, I can't remember. Like, whenever they do a race, it's so fun. Right? They just have 2 or more... Actually rewatch it. Fair enough. 2 or more players racing a game. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So yeah, go check it out. Or not. Up to you. Anyway, take care all. Have a good time zone. Wherever you are. I should be back on Friday playing some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Till then,